For more information related to the civil engineering concepts and civil engineering updates, please visit my website civilbasics123.com. Go to type civilbasics123.com in Google so that my website will be open here like this. So which is consisting of all detailed concepts related to the civil engineering topics. So please follow my website civilbasics123.com. In this video lecture, I will explain you analysis and designing of transmission tower by using Staad Pro V8 software. So initially I will show you the model which was I was created for the transmission tower. So click on this image. So this is my simple transmission tower generally used for distribution of the power. Okay, so in this video I will explain you how to model this transmission tower by using Staad Pro software, and how to analyze the structure by using Staad Pro software, and how to design this transmission tower. So for that, firstly I am selecting the Staad Pro V8 software here. So click on the new project option, select the spacing option. Just I am changing that to transmission tower. Okay, so transmission tower, select your folder. Just I am selecting the folder to the tower. Select the length units will be in meter as well as force units will be in kilonewton. Click on next option, click on finish option. So after that, we need to model the transmission tower from the base. So it will be consisting of 10 number of the grids in horizontal and 10 number of the grids in vertical direction. So firstly we need to change this axis to X and Z direction. So for that, click on edit option. So in this we need to select the axis is X and Z. Okay, and I am selecting isometric view. So select the right hand side section will be consisting of 6 number of the points. Again Z direction will be consisting of 16 number of the points. Each grid will be consisting of 1 number. Click on OK. So select the top view option. So firstly I am starting from the 0. Just I am selecting this 16. Again I am selecting this point. Again I am selecting this point, this point. Again click on escape option. So again in the same process we have to make the remaining frames. Just I am selecting this option, again this option. Again I am selecting this option, this option. Again in the same process, just I am selecting next grid section which is consisting of approximately the distance of 2 meter. So just I am selecting this point, this point, this point. Again I am selecting this point. In the same process I am selecting the last one which is related to 4 meter cross 4 meter grid section. Then after that we need to hide this grid lines. So click on the hide grid lines. Select the 3D view. So this is the frame lines which is done the modeling process for the 0 dimensions of the Y. Okay, so initially we need to copy this to Y direction. So for that, just I am selecting this all the sections. Click on move option. Just I am selecting the Y direction distance is 3 meter. Click on OK option, yes option. Again in the same process I am selecting the remaining frame sections. So click on the right click on this option, move option. Y direction will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on S option. Again in the same process I am selecting the last grid. So click on the move option here. Just I am selecting Y direction distance will be of 3 meter. Click on yes option here. Okay, so now we can see it was done with modeling of your respective frames from the 0 distance to the 9 meter height. So again we have to add this frame section with the vertical column, inclined column for the transmission tower. So click on the add beam command. Select the first point, second point, third point. Again in the same process we have to connect to the last one. In the same process we have to add the inclined columns for the transmission tower in all the direction, back side section, left hand side section for the beams for the transmission tower. So after that we have to delete the beams at the base. Why? Because it will be consisting of only the support conditions. So for that reason just I am selecting this respected beams, click on delete option. So now we have to add the remaining top section for the transmission tower. So for that, firstly I am selecting the node cursor option. Select this option. Go to click on the transitional repeat option in Y direction. So here I am selecting number of steps will be of 5 section, and each I am selecting here as 2 meter. Okay, so you can select as per your requirement. So here I am assuming 5 steps. So click on OK option so that it will create the steps here like this. So here I am selecting all the node points. Again we have to connect these respected node points with the help of the beams and column sections. Go to geometry, connect the beams along X axis so that it will create the 12 number of the members. Again in the same process go to geometry, connect the beams along Z axis so that it will create the 12 number of the sections. In the same process I am selecting the Y direction so that it will create the vertical direction here like this. So after that we have to create the top section crust view. So for that we have to select the front view option. Click on cut section in command, select to view option, click on OK. So cut this portion. So again we have to click on the top view. So select the add beam command, select the starting point. Again I am selecting the second point. So now we have to insert a node point at a mid section for the cross section. So for that click on insert a node point option. So click on add midpoint option, click on OK option. So again we have to select the 3D view. So select the node cursor option, select the center node, click on copy option, click on the paste notes, which is at a distance of 2 meter approximately from the height. Click on OK. So now we have to delete this portion for the beam sections. So click on delete option, click on S option. So now we have to connect these respected sections with the beams again. So select the starting point, select the second point, select the starting point, select the second point. Again in the same process we have to connect these points here. So click on the whole structure command. Now you can see it was created here like this. So the next step is to create the wings for the respected transmission tower. So for that, firstly I am select this cut section, select to view option. So just I am selecting this respected portion here. So now we have to create the wings for this portion. So for that, initially we need to create the node points. So for that, just I am selecting a node cursor option, select these nodes, click on copy option, click on paste nodes. So here I am selecting the x direction will be consisting of approximately 3 meter for the respected nodes. Click on OK. Again in the same process, just I am selecting this, click on copy option, click on paste nodes, which is at a distance of again 3 meter section, so that it will copy the nodes here. So now we have to move this center node to downward direction, which is of 1 meter section. So select these nodes, click on move option, which is of y direction of -1. Click on OK, so that it will move the y direction node to the downward direction. Otherwise you can select the distance is 1.5 also, no problem with the dimensions and specification. Just I am selecting here as -0.5 for the downward direction, so that it will move the section to the -1.5. Now we have to select the remaining nodes, click on delete option, click on S option. So again in the same process we have to select this respected left hand side section, click on copy option, click on paste nodes option, x direction distance of -3. In the same process I am selecting this portion, click on copy option, click on paste nodes option, again -3 distance for the remaining portion. Now we have to select this center node point, click on move option, which is at a distance of -0.5. Click on OK option, so that it will add the -0.5 for the downward direction. Now we have to delete this portion. So click on the 3D view option. So now we have to add the wings for this particular section. So for that, select add beam command, select the starting point, second point. Again in the same process I am selecting the starting point, second point. Just I am selecting these node points. Again I am connecting here. Again I am connecting these respective node points in the vertical direction and horizontal direction for the left hand side wings. Just I am connecting this respective last beam section to the remaining node points here like this. So here I am connecting these sections here. Again I am connecting these sections. In the same process we have to proceed with the left hand side section also. So further select the first point, second point. Again I am selecting this beam, this beam, this beam. Again I am connecting this portion here like this. Again I am connecting here. Just I am selecting here. Again I am selecting here. Sorry. Again I am selecting here. Again I am connecting here. Again I am connecting here. Again I am connecting here. Now in the same process we have to create the one more beam sections for this particular section. So for that, just I am selecting starting point, second point, select starting point, second point. In the same process I am moving to the upward direction for these particular members. Okay. So after that, select the front view option, select this left hand side view. Again in the same process we have to select the right hand side view for the particular portion. So click on the transmission display whole structure, select this option. Now we have to copy this particular section to the height direction of 2 meter and 4 meter. Go to transitional repeat option. So for that, firstly we have to select the y direction distance, and the number of steps will be consisting of 2 meter, and each will 2 steps each will be consisting of 4 meter height. Click on y direction condition, click on OK option, so that it will create the remaining wings for this particular portion. Now we can see these are the remaining wings for the transmission tower. Now we have to add the bracings for the bottom structure. So for that, go to click on add beam command, select the first point, second point, select this respected portion. Again I am selecting this portion. Again I am selecting this portion. Again I am selecting this portion. In the same process we have to add the bracings for the remaining beams. So now we can see here I was added this bracings for the all the sections here like this. So click on the 3D view option. So now we have to add the bracings for this particular structure also. So for that, just I am selecting cut section command, select to view option, click on OK. Just I am cutting this respected portion here like this. So now we have to add the bracings. Select the starting point, second point, select the starting point, second point. Again I am selecting starting point, second point, select starting point, second point. In the same process we have to add the bracings for this left hand side view, right hand side view. Now we have to select the front view, select the center point. Again I am selecting side view, select the center point, click on this portion, click on the 3D view. Now we have to copy this respected portion to 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to transitional repeat option, y direction. Number of steps will be consisting of 4 numbers, and each step will be consisting of 2 meter. Click on OK. So now we can see it was done with the modeling process. So initially I will show you this respected portion with the 3D rendering view option. Click on 3D rendering view option. So now we can see this is the transmission tower. I was done as per the consideration. Now we have to add the properties for this tower. Go to general option for that. Click on section database. So here in this we need to import the section database data as per the IS codal provision. So for that just I am selecting the code will be of Indian code, and we have to select the angle section for this particular portion. So here I am selecting the last one which is related to the 200 cross 200 cross 25. Click on add option, close option. Select this ISA angle which is of 200 cross 200 cross 25. Click on assign to view option, assign option, yes option, so that it will assign the properties for this. So again we have to see this model in 3D rendering view. Just I am selecting this option. So now we can see it was done with modeling person for the particular transmission tower. Now we have to add the support condition. Go to general option, support condition, click on create option, add option, select the support to front view, select the center view option, select all the node points at the base, click on assign to selected beams, assign option, so that it will assign the fixed support to the base. So now we have to define the load cases, select the loads and definitions, load case details, add button. So firstly we have to define the loads which are related to the seismic condition as well as the wind condition. So go to define option for that, select the seismic definition option, click on add. Just I am selecting the seismic code will be of IS 1893. So here we have to generate the load as per the IS 1893 code provisions. Click on generate option, select the seismic zone here. Just I am considering here as low seismic zone which is of zone 2 seismic condition and special RC moment resisting frame, and import general structure. Just I am selecting here. So here I am selecting medium soil condition with 5% damping, and here I am selecting steel frame building structure. So click on generate option so that it will generate the parameters here like this. So just we have to change the damping ratio is 0.05 here, and we have to click on add option. So here I am selecting self weight as 1. So there is no beam load or external wall load or any floor load condition will be exist for this particular section, but only we have to add the joint load. Okay, joint member weight. Just I am taking here as -10 which is acting in downward direction. Select the -10, click on assign to view option, assign option, yes option, so that it will assign all the support conditions with the -10. Now we have to define a wind load condition. So for that firstly we have to select this front view, and we have to measure the vertical direction for this particular portion. It will be consisting of 10 meter, and this portion is approximately 3 meter, and this bottom portion will be of 9. So 9 plus 10 which is approximately 19, 19 plus some 4 value, let us consider 19 plus 4 which is approximately consisting of 23. So for this 23 meter we need to generate the load which is related to the wind 1. So select the wind load, click on add option, select the type 1 wind 1, add button, close option, select the type 1 wind 1. Just I am selecting the intensity of 1.5 which is acting at a distance of 23 meter. Again I am selecting 1 which is acting at a distance of 12 meter. Again I am selecting 0.5, let us consider, which is acting at a distance of 6 meter. So click on add option and select the factor is 1 option, exponent factor, and select the exposure factor by using assign to view, assign option, yes option. So now we have to add the load cases details. Click on add option. Select the first load will be comes under the seismic condition with earthquake load in X direction condition. Click on add. Again in the same process we have to add the earthquake load in Z direction condition. Click on add. This time selecting wind X direction. Select the wind will be of wind X. So select this respective load case will be of wind Z. Again in the same process just I am selecting the dead loading condition system for this DL add option. So after that we have to click on the close option, select the earthquake load in X direction, click on add option, select the self-weight condition system select the seismic loading condition with X direction with factor 1, add button. Again in the same process just I am selecting the Z direction, select the seismic with Z direction factor, add button, close option. Now in the same process we have to add the wind loading direction. This time selecting wind X direction, wind load with 1 factor, add button. Again I am selecting opposite direction, -1 factor. In the same process I am selecting wind Z direction. So select the wind loading condition which is in Z direction with the factor is 1. Click on add option. Again I am selecting factor is -1. Click on add option. Now in the same process we have to select the dead loading condition. Click on add. Select the self-weight condition with -1 factor. Again we have to add the nodal load which is related to the node point load for the particular structure. Just I am selecting here as per my definition -10 kilonewton. So select this self-weight condition by using assign to view, assign option. Select the nodal load, assign to view, assign option, so that it will assign the load here like this. Now we have to select the load combination. So further select the load cases and details. Click on add. Select the auto load combination as per the Indian codal provision with the steel plastic structures. Click on generate option so that it will generate the load combinations here like this. Click on add option, close option. Now we have to analyze the structure. Go to analysis and print, add your no print, close option, analyze option, run analysis, save here. So here we have to check for the zero errors for the particular structure. If the model is done with zero errors, then we can proceed with the designing option. Now you can see here my model is obtained with zero errors. Go to post processing mode option, click on done option. Apply your load cases, click on OK. So this is the deflection diagram for the particular structure due to the presence of the dead load. In the same process, we have to see the shear force diagram. Click on F5 option. So this is the shear force diagram. Again in the same process, we have to click on the MZ value. So this is the bending moment diagram for the structure. So after doing the analysis process, we need to design the structure. So for that, go to click on modeling option. Click on the design option here. Select the steel section design. So select the code will be of IS 800 LSD section. So select the IS 800 LSD section. Click on select parameters. Initially we need to deselect the parameters. Firstly we have to select the track parameter. Then after that we have to select the yield strength option. This time selecting yield strength which is related to the Fy value. Let us consider here Fy yield strength. So click on the add option here and we have to click on OK option. Select the define parameter. So here I am considering yield strength will be consisting of 500,000. Click on add option. Again in the same process we have to select the track parameter. It will be consisting of three types of the outputs, which is related to the minimum level, intermediate level and maximum level values. So here I am selecting maximum level values for the consideration only. Why? Because we need only the external maximum values for the particular structure. Click on add, click on close. Select the commands option. So select the check code option. So select the fixed group option here and select option. So click on the takeoff option, click on add and select the member takeoff, add option, close option. So now we have to assign the question marks. So click on select option, assign to view, assign yes. Select the steel takeoff option, assign to view, assign yes option. Select member takeoff option, click on assign to view, assign yes option. And we have to analyze the structure again. Go to analysis and print, add your no print, close option. Go to analyze option, run analysis, save option. So again we have to check for the zero errors for this particular structure. So now we can see here my model is checking for the zero errors for the steel transmission tower design as per IS 800 code. So now we can see here it was obtained with zero errors and 83 warnings. Don't worry about the warnings. Warnings will be obtained due to presence of the higher amount of the loading condition system. Go to post processing mode, click on done option. So deselect the deflection diagram. Select any one of the beam or column or bracings. Just I am selecting this column. Double click on it. Click on the steel design. So for this respected section, it is required approximately ISA section of 200 cross 225 section as per the considered load cases. Again I am selecting beam here. Click on the steel design. So again now we can see here it is also required approximately ISA section of 200 cross 200 cross 25 for the particular section. Okay. In the same process select the bracings. So click on the steel property option. Again it is also required approximately 200 cross 200 cross 25 section for the section. Okay, again I am selecting top section here, double click on it, click on the steel design. So now we can see for the top section due to the presence of the less amount of the loading condition, it is required approximately ISA 100 by 100 by 7 section here. Okay, so after doing the designing process, we need to see the output file in Staad Pro. So click on the Staad output file option so that it will load the Staad output file option for the particular section. So click on the steel design section. So it will be consisting of all detailed calculation sheet which is comes under the steel design. So again it will be consisting of steel takeoff section. So this is the profile and weight of the steel takeoff for the particular structure and this is the steel takeoff for the particular structure. So now we have to design the foundation for this. Go to click on the foundation option. Select the load cases which is related to the earthquake load, wind load and dead load. Click on include option, click on run Staad foundation. The fixed supports of this transmission tower will be directly imported to Staad foundation software. So in the Staad foundation software we can easily design the foundation as per IS 456-2000 code. So select the load and factors option initially. Click on generate load combination initially. So select the Indian standard code. Click on generate load combination for the service load combination. Again click on the generate load combination for the ultimate load combination. Click on cancel option. Again I am selecting job setup option. Create job. Select the job name. Just give the any kind of the name. Just I am selecting A as per the Indian standard system and units will be in SI. So click on the select your respected load combinations like 101, 102, 201, 203. Click on include option. Click on create job option so that it will generate the isolated footing job on the left hand side. So click on the concrete and ribbon soil cover. So you can change the properties as per your consideration. This time selecting design option directly. Click on S option so that it will design the isolated footing as per IS 456-2000 code here like this. Select any one of the foundation. So it will be consisting of each and individual calculation part which is involved in this foundation software. Okay. So this is the starting page. This is the geometry. So this is the details and drawing for the foundation design. So for this respected section, it is required approximately 5.95 meter length. So it is required approximately double to match vertical column reinforcement, 6 mm bars at the 65 mm center to center distance, and clear cover will be of 50 mm. Okay, so this is the elevation view and this is the top view. Again, the same process, you can click on the GA drawing. This is the calculation sheet. Okay, so this is the complete process of analysis and designing of transmission tower by using Staad Pro V8 software. If you have any queries about this respected video, please try to text me your questions in the below comment box. I will try to give the answer for that particular questions. Thank you.